This week on the Relaxed Mail, we have something completely different. We are doing it live, for one, and we're going to be doing it over here at K River Campgrounds. As I've been telling y'all for a while, it was a coming, it's a here, and we are doing it now. So this is the first day of 4 days of great times and relaxation for the vets and all those, and we're going to be trying a few things out. We even got Rain the Wonder Pooch here. And so we're going to be having a show, and we're going to be talking about what it takes to do it scared. So listen now on episode number 141 of the Relaxed Mail.
This is the Relaxed Mail, a show that comes to you each week helping men to remove the nice guy from their life so they can actually live their life on their terms. Join the host, certified coach Brian Goodwin, as he helps men step out of their heads and become free from the thoughts that bind them.
Hey, man. Hello, and welcome to Relaxed Mail. All right. So now we have two guests here, and at the same time, and we're doing this live, doing it with two guests up here on stage, and we're going to be talking, like I said, we're going to be talking about doing things scared, doing it and what it takes to actually to face those fears that you actually have when you come up with a brand new idea that you've not ever done before. So today I have the founding members of Operation Tears of the 22. We have Matt Glesspie and Rich Chelson. Hello, men. How are y'all today?
Hot. Very hot.
It's
a little warm down here.
Yeah. I'm trying not to touch the microphone so I don't electrocute myself, because I'm a little drenched right now, and I ain't even been in the river yet.
Right.
So anyhow, Matt, why don't you kind of, since you had the brainchild of Operation Tears of the 22, kind of explain the origin story of this hero.
I like how you say brainchild and not brain fart.
I was thinking like brain fart. I was going to say that, but
so 4 years ago now we were talking about it, and I got in kind of a dark place, and I needed to go for a ride, so I leaned on a brother who happened to be him, and I like how the dog's just like, you know what? It's my business,
right?
And then we went for a ride the next year. We took another veteran with us, and we kind of figured out, hey, if it works for us, that is so weird. I like hearing myself. It's kind of cool. But if it works for us, then why can't it work for everybody else? And so I called him up and said, hey, I got an idea. And for once, when I told my wife about it, it was probably the only time that I've ever told her I had an idea, and she didn't roll her eyes at me. I mean, we've been married 20 plus years, and that's probably the only time.
Well, she was glad you was getting out of the house for 4 days.
Probably.
We got a thumbs up from the peanut gallery.
So with that idea that you had, you actually were getting a little bit of positive information off of it, with Deanne actually giving you thumbs up and letting you know, hey, that's actually kind of a smart idea. What was the next step that you ended up having to do?
Oh, Lord. Honestly, when we started this, it was, like I said, it was an idea. We had absolutely no idea what the hell we were doing.
No clue.
I knew I wanted to help other veterans. I didn't know exactly how to go about doing it, but I did it. And so we just kind of took it day by day, step by step, and we knew we wanted to get a bunch of us together, hang out in the woods, and just be able to talk to each other.
Right. Okay, so knowing that there are two sides to every story, Rich, what's your half of it? Where did you come into the tale?
Well, the first year, Bubba called me and he said he needed to take a ride. So I got the time off work, and I came down and we rode, and it was awesome. I mean, it was the best time in the world. And then, like Matt said, we did it again the second year. And then January 23rd of last year.
2021,
Yeah. I knew you were circling around. You know, your squirrel cage has gotten a lot slower today. Anyway.
Blame the heat.
Right.
I was going to say dehydration.
My squirrel melted.
Not enough shine yet. But January 23rd, I'm at work. He calls me up and he says, I got an idea. And I'm like, oh, hell no. Because normally when he says, I got an idea, one or both of us are either going to get in trouble or get hurt, or both. Because my sister, his wife, does not normally let us leave state together. Because something always happens.
Every time.
Every single time. Anyway, he told me about it, and I was like, oh, wow, that's cool. And then all of a sudden, my brain went into overdrive. It's like, how are we going to do this? What are we going to do? Well, and we just slowed down. And like Matt said, just took it step by step, because we both know how we are, and we would get way ahead of everything.
Oh, we squirreled the hell out of everything.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, God. We went everywhere.
It was, did this.
Okay. Now, when y'all first had that idea, what were one of the first thoughts that you actually had in your head that actually kind of was like, you almost saw as an obstacle? What was the big thing that your mind said that, yeah, this is going to be a problem?
Oh, Lord.
What was the first thing?
The first thing was how. Okay, how do I reach our brothers and sisters? You know, how do I reach out and let everybody know, oh, hey, y'all come on. And Facebook helped with that a bunch. Facebook has been our big tool for that. Then it was the when, the where, the why. You know, because people, okay, why are you doing this? Well, shit, it seemed like a good idea. You know, but
and we were planning like the music we knew nobody,
right?
So we had to go find everybody.
So y'all had basically, once y'all got the initial idea of, hey, let's get a bunch of guys, a bunch of the veterans out into the woods, just let them relax, and you got past that how do we do that? Because once you got past that how, you were able to start actually dreaming of the bigger steps then. Is that what you're saying?
Well, basically we talk about every day.
It was a lot of reaching out. I've made a lot of contacts to previous employment and stuff like that. So we reached out to, like I said, a lot of our brothers and sisters. Some that own businesses, some that have done stuff like this before, and it was, okay, how do we do this? This is our idea. What's our next step? Right. And so we got a lot of guidance from friends, family, and my wife giving me the what the hell are you doing look, and so, like that.
Yeah. So you got your idea, you've got it together somewhat, or at least parts of it are starting to coalesce. You've gotten past that first oh crap moment of well, how are we going to do it? And you came up with the proper solution, that by the sound of it, of we're just going to have to figure it out.
Yeah. And you say get past that first oh crap moment. No, it was okay. January 23rd, it was an idea. August 5th, we were having our first event. That was one big oh crap moment.
Right.
I mean, from January to August, it was oh crap.
So what were some of the big obstacles that you came across?
Let's see. Find the venue. Find the venue.
Venue, sponsors.
How did you address the sponsors?
We just emailed them.
we did a lot of email, email campaigns. I mean, I reached out to people that I knew. Say, hey, what do you think about this? You want to reach out, get help with us. And we've had people say yes, no, and we were fine with that.
Okay. And so those no's didn't bother you.
No.
You just took them as, hey, there's going to be people who say no and just need to carry on.
Right.
Okay.
And if I let it bother me, then I would be going nuts right now.
Right. Because a lot of people, that's where a lot of their problems come. They have a great idea. They take a step and ask somebody, and they go, oh, no. And then they give up and walk off and go, never mind.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of people have done that. I've done that. So it's a very real thing. But that's where you just gotta. If you get one no, you gotta keep going. Ask someone else.
Anybody that's ever been in the military is really good at getting rejected.
Yeah, right.
I mean, we're all good at being told no.
Right.
Don't do that. Don't do this. You shouldn't go there. You shouldn't go that. I mean, we always did anyway, but
yeah, true. So once you started finding sponsors together and stuff, what was another big moment that kind of caused you to kind of step back and go, oh crud, what are we going to do now?
I think our biggest oh crap moment was a week before our last event.
Oh yeah.
Well, the Monday before. We were due to start the event on Thursday. The Monday before our last venue, all of a sudden called up and said, well, do you have insurance? We're like, what?
Oh, you didn't have.
We're like, what the hell is that?
We didn't have event. No.
Oh no,
we didn't know we needed it.
And we're going, oh shit, what is that?
Yeah.
Why do we need insurance? What is it? How much do we need? Where do we get it? Thanks to the old interweb, we were able to figure it out, and
right.
And we got a handle. We had to jump through a few hoops to get it, but we got handled at the time. So, but that was a lot of lack of communication between the venue and us. We try to ask as many questions as we can, but when people don't want to give you a full answer, you just don't know.
Right.
So a lot of it we flew blind into.
Okay. So after that, and you started getting everything together, and the steam really started to kick up. What was that like? Once you really say you've got past Tuesday after you told, hey, you got to get insurance. Y'all went out and pretty much found insurance the very next day.
Right.
And realized that that wasn't as big of a sting, because worries, for a lot of people, worry is going through the whole event actually twice in a row, because you have the actual event that you're going to have to go through, and then you're worrying about that event. So you're going through that event over and over and over again. So once you got past that and you realize, okay, we're good, things are nowhere near as catastrophic as we thought, and you got everybody together, what was that like?
When we were at our last event and stuff finally started going smooth, the people were showing up, the entertainment was going like it was supposed to, looking around, seeing the smiles on people's faces, and a lot of these folks were there, were there last year. When we finally were able to step back and take that deep breath and go, look what we did.
It
was unreal. What?
2 rednecks from Missouri.
You call me a redneck? Why you got to call people names for?
Because it's fun.
It wasn't that damn funny.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
I thought it was.
Man.
You shut up right now.
That ain't a redneck, Bob. You're just Bob.
So, all right. So with that event, what were some of the biggest lessons y'all actually learned from Rich? What did you learn from doing that whole event?
Better planning.
What does that look like?
Well, like this year, we started planning right after our first event
Okay.
last year, and we were able to take what we learned from our first event and just start going back. And then this time, we just did extra planning and set dates a little different and adjusted as we needed.
We had the extra time too.
Well, yeah, we did.
All right, so we had almost a full year this time.
Yeah.
Right.
Which
Which
allowed us to slow down and take it a little.
And see, that's where normally, if I think of something big I want to do, I plan it out a little more. Bubba over here, when he has an idea, he wants to do it tomorrow.
Right. He already fires names.
Pretty much.
I don't aim
Or-
at shit.
Right.
I'm just
Normally
fire.
he don't even say ready. He just says fire. And it's like, oh shit.
Here we go.
That's right. Hang on.
So when it comes to trying anything, what do you? How do you actually get yourself prepared for what might happen?
You try and think of every possible angle and know that you're not going to figure all of them out.
That's the biggest thing. Knowing that you're not going to see every problem.
You can try as hard as you want and you're not going to see it.
Okay.
But you got to be prepared.
blindside
You got to kind of prepare yourself when something goes wrong.
Right.
Something's going to go wrong. Yep. It is what it is. You
And-
deal with it. You move on. Hope they don't know it.
Right. Yeah, because last year we had a couple snafus,
We did.
but no one really noticed.
Oh, they noticed the hearse all right.
Well, yeah, that
was kind of a hard one to miss.
yeah, that we didn't know that was
See,
coming.
Well,
That's exactly it. We did not know that a hearse was going to show up last year.
Oh yeah.
and that right there, okay, we really need to research our entertainment a little better next time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that was definitely a little awkward. I like the fact that the guy was there just strictly for support. I don't think he realized exactly what it was.
He didn't realize what the event was about.
Right.
He honestly had no idea. He was there to support the entertainment, and which I don't hold him at fault at all. But I'm like, dude, no, wrong event, man. Read the crowd.
Don't need that one. Don't need that one. So yeah, that was just kind of set that one up because a lot of the listeners weren't actually there.
Right.
At the last event, it was what, third day? No, third day was Sideways was Saturday, so it would have been that Friday.
Yeah.
We had a performer who came up, and she was what you call herself, a country gothic or goth country?
Country goth.
Country golf.
And so interesting genre.
Yeah.
And
I didn't know there was
I mean,
such a thing.
it was definitely a different tone than what you would actually expect. But at the same time, she was having some fun with it, and she had a friend who shows up, and he has a hearse that has been modified to be off-roaded, but at the same time was very goth looking. So take the Munsters and slap in more elaborate hearses. And
Right.
It was a different. A little bit of a definite surprise to to a lot of folks.
I can remember standing there and seeing it go around the parade field there and it going, I cannot believe what I'm seeing. This can't be happening. Do you all see that too? I thought maybe I was too drunk.
Now, what was your thoughts on that? Because this is actually a real interesting thing that I wanted to.
I mean, honestly, at first, I didn't believe what I was seeing. I thought maybe I was seeing some shit. Then after somebody said, you see that? I'm going, okay. No. And I was mad. I got mad as hell. just simply because of what we're veteran suicide awareness, and we show her shows up at the event.
Right.
You talk about sending a mixed signal.
It could be. Yeah, I could definitely see how that could come across as a big signal. True.
But I've kind of got a quick temper sometimes.
Sometimes?
Once in a while.
Wait,
Once in a
sometimes?
while. Not very often.
Okay.
This is one of those times that I happen to be able to control that.
Yeah, okay.
And so I went to talk to this guy and figured out that he didn't know anything about it. And everything else. Okay, just leave it behind the stage where nobody can see it. And and we moved on because I wasn't going to make a big deal of it in the middle of the event because it wasn't about him. It was about all everybody else out there. So
right, exactly. Where does let's go this direction. Besides for learning that got to prepare a little bit better. What was another big lesson that you actually garnered from that first year?
Why are you looking at me?
He's doing all the talking.
Because I'm about half flickered up, and it's probably the most talking I've done all goddamn night. What are you doing?
Well, I'm getting a drink. What you think I'm doing?
You're supposed to be answering questions. What you supposed to be
doing? Gotta wet his whistle first.
I'm thirsty. Daggone, dude. I swear.
I wish you just answered the damn question. Look what make me do all talking. Let me do some damn drinking for a change.
But you talk so well.
That ain't what she said.
Now we, I don't know. I really can't think of one big thing. It was just a mixture of everything.
Okay. Name a big lesson that you picked out of that.
Yeah, you got put on this spot.
Screw you, dude. I don't know. It just,
you don't want that. Yeah, I do.
Just rethink everything, basically. Took what we did last year because we knew we weren't going to be at the same place. We had already decided that.
All right.
Okay.
Found a bug.
Okay. That scared me. I thought I was going to get knocked over there for a second. But, we had looked at maybe going back to the same place last year, but we were also looking for something else. And then we found K River, and we knew we had to make a few changes. And so,
well, that's a little story. Why don't you? How did y'all get discover K River first?
Well, actually,
K River found us.
Well, in a way, it was Bob.
Yep.
Bob was the first one because he had been watching Adam Sandoval for years, and that's the owner of K River.
Okay.
Huh?
Bob had been on my ass too about calling Adam.
Oh, he was.
You need to get a hold of Adam about every week. You need to get a hold of Adam. I'm like, Bob, chill the hell out. I did. I sent him an email. I haven't heard anything back.
But so we finally got a hold of Adam, and all of a sudden we get an email back. He's like, "Would you all host your event at my campground?" And we're like, "What?" And it was like, wow, okay. So we started talking to him, had a Zoom call with him, and great guy. And we come down here and got showed the place. And as everybody can see that's here, it's a beautiful, nice, quiet place.
Oh yeah, there'll be quite a few pictures in the show notes for you.
Right.
So.
And they've got areas for veterans that are free. They've got treehouse cabins, glamping, and we were like, okay, we could do this. And so we just started planning from there. And the staff here at K River has been awesome. I mean, everybody we've dealt with has just been amazing. Whatever we need, however we need it. But so yeah, we said okay, and then here we are right now.
You don't do so good at these live shit, do you?
No, I don't.
I didn't think so. You got to think too quick, and well, we all know you don't do that.
You know I don't think quick.
Well, everybody knows you don't think quick.
I don't move quick. I don't think quick.
Matter of fact, I can't remember the last time I seen you think.
It's been a day or two.
It's been a minute. Oh, he's back. He's got to behave now.
Oh, okay.
So, all right. So, with y'all were able to get associated with Adam and his whole. And Adam's got kind of an interesting message all around. I mean, he does Scooting America, is it what it's called, or Scooting Across America?
Something like that, yeah.
And I know it's motorcycles, and that's kind of his big thing is he uses rides. It'd be nice if he was able to be here. I'd love to have heard his side of the story and all that.
He was supposed to be here, and he was going to fly in, and because of his sponsors and stuff like that, they had to keep him in Sturgis. You know, I get it. That's his job.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but we are saddened that Adam's not here to be able to be with us. So.
Yeah, so he's up. I still don't understand why they can't just move Sturgis to, a week early or a week backwards. I mean, come on.
Yeah. I mean,
there's enough people that show up.
Right. Exactly. You could move it 2 weeks out, and they'd be good.
So, but anyhow, so yeah, he's got other obligations, so he wasn't able to make it, and that's I'm sad because I'd like to have been able to meet him also. But anyhow, he was gracious enough to be able to provide such a grand campground as what it is, because I think it's just good. It's open, but at the same time, you got plenty of trees. So, I wish I'd drug some of the Western Oklahoma wind over here, because the wind is not blowing. But
no, we have to make our own.
Yeah, we have to make our own. We got what, 4 fans, 5? But anyway, no, they've got trails here. We came down in May and cleared the trails because some of the Jeeps are a little bigger than the side-by-side, and some of them trails were not big enough for them. So we made room.
So y'all expanded and mapped everything out.
And made a hill climb.
Okay.
And that was a lot of fun. The hill climb.
Because you didn't do nothing. All you did is stood up here and take pictures while the rest of us did the work.
Well, that was my job.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You take a picture, it didn't work.
No, you told me to take pictures.
Yeah, but
I did
not
that
all the time.
No, you told me to take
you
lots
never know
of
when
pictures.
the right picture will show up.
See?
Yeah, right when I'm covered in sweat running a chainsaw, you're sitting over going, look at that dumbass.
Pretty much.
But that's kind of par for the course, ain't it?
So how long have you two known each other?
Oh, my God. I don't want to admit
hear the
that.
way you two play off of each other so well. How long have y'all known each other?
20, 25.
Did y'all know each other before he married?
No.
Dee?
No.
Okay.
In fact, it was funny. First time I met him, we was talking about it. And it was, the feeling was mutual. We both wanted to kill each other.
Yep.
We literally
That's a sign
hated
of a
each
good,
other.
long relationship right there.
And over time,
I feel sorry for him, so I let him hang around a little bit.
over time, we just, I don't know how, but we're still here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really, I can't put a date or a time on it.
No. But it's been quite a long time.
Okay. And both of y'all are veterans.
Yes.
And Rich, you served what years?
87, 91.
87 to 91.
Yeah.
So you got out a year before I got out of high school.
That's wrong. That's just wrong.
Damn, you are old.
I'm not as old as Bob.
No, Bob's in the Civil War. He was back in the Civil War. So,
Bob, you knew that was coming.
Bob was still loading his musket while we were still in diapers. So.
He had the carbine.
The carbine.
Yeah,
He was using the puckle gun.
right.
And Matt, how about you? What years did you serve?
I was 89 to 2002.
89 to 2002. So
I was medical.
that would have been, see, what were the big conflicts for
Desert
you?
Storm.
Desert Storm. And so, yeah. So that would have been,
Yeah, I started out in Desert Shield with the Desert Storm, and then I've been to multiple deployments all around. So
okay. Yeah, it's all right, Rain.
she ain't happy.
No,
She
she's
wants
like
up
going,
every day.
dude, I'm away from Pa, and I
Right.
ain't liking it. Whoa.
She's something else.
Someone's going to get dizzy, and it ain't going to be
I
her.
was say, glad it ain't gonna be me.
I
So-
stay dizzy.
So, with what is the main objective that Operation Tears 22 is going to be doing? Is what is their primary mission in the world?
To lower the 22 a day.
Lower the 22.
That is our ultimate goal.
Okay.
If we can help one brother or sister keep from joining the ranks of 22, just one, now we call it mission success.
Mm-hmm.
And so, what are y'all providing? Any types of services or anything like that, or is it y'all are just trying to raise awareness, but also get veterans to experience? Because y'all, so far, the past 2 times have been out here for at least 4 days, which gives gives people enough time to experience what's called the 3-day effect.
Right.
And so, I didn't know if y'all just using the outdoors and just getting guys to slow down, take a break.
Well, I mean, that's primarily what it is. I mean, we, like I said, nobody knows how to talk to another veteran better than another veteran. Yeah.
Okay.
And when we can all get together and lean on each other, we talk about, like Case was saying earlier, he didn't have to explain what MEPS was here.
Right.
We all knew.
Everybody knew what
And
MEPS
that
was.
boils over
MEPS
to
was.
everything.
Yeah.
We all know. We've all done pretty much the same shit.
Yeah. Drop
One
your
way
drawers,
or
bend over,
another.
and grab your ankles.
Yep.
So it's I mean, it's granted we're still a baby nonprofit. We're
Right.
in the very infantile stages.
We do have a life coach.
Yeah, well, you're right. We kind of got one of those on board. So
Right.
Got it on by default. Yep.
I mean, we plan to do more in the future, but
Okay.
we're trying to keep it to a point to where we can stay with it, because we know if we let it run amok, it's going to overpower us.
Well, it'll be dead within a year. Be dead within 2 years. If we try to get too far ahead of ourselves and try to spread our wings too fast, then we know we're going to fall, and I'm not going to let that happen.
Okay. So, what is that going to look like? If you could look out, so let's say 10 years in the future,
10 years.
what
in the
is
future,
what is Operation Tears of the 22 probably going to look like?
Well, we would like to have our own campground.
Okay.
We would like to have, where anybody and everybody, our brothers and sisters can come anytime and get away, be able to disconnect and reconnect with their brothers and sisters.
Okay.
But we would also like to be able to, eventually offer them, mental health services
Okay.
if they choose. I'm not gonna force it on anybody, because that's, to me, that's a big problem. Is somebody saying, you're fucked up, go get help. That just pisses people off.
Yeah, that's not going to help.
I mean, I know it did me. So,
Right. Yeah. No. And that's something actually I've learned in my way of in my path on coaching is you can't coach a person unless they come up to you and go, "Hey, I hear you're a coach. I've got a problem. Could you help me?"
right.
Because if you just go up to somebody and go, "Hey, I'm a coach. I heard that. I know that's a problem. I can help you with that. That's it.
I'd run.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
I'd be like, nah, dude, get out.
Have a good time. Let's go do something else. Yeah.
Right. That's a nice way of putting it.
So, okay. So yeah, being able to have almost what would you call it, like voluntary mental health.
Right.
Okay.
Right. But we want to be able to. I wouldn't say all inclusive or all exclusive to veterans, but we want to be able to include the veterans, the families.
Yeah, because the families struggle just like the veteran does because they don't fully understand what the veteran is going through. Okay, so we want to help the families as well as the veterans because this way here,
skiing.
I know. Sorry, Rain is being babysat at the moment, and she's one back up here on the stage. And one of the stars of the campground, Breezy, was being walked by the dog.
Right.
So.
She didn't start skiing.
right?
So.
But yeah, no, that's the thing because the families go through the same thing as a veteran does. But on a different level.
The pain doesn't end with the end of life. It just passes on.
Right.
So, and that's what we. Every time, I don't know if I'm drunk enough for this, but it's every time we hear about one of our brothers or sisters taking on life, and we've done a benefit or two, and that we've been able to get out and. For a veteran that's taking his own life. And when you sit there and talk to their spouse or their kids, I mean, it really tugs your heartstrings, and you really fully understand that it doesn't end with the end of life. Right. That pain just passes on down and down, and sometimes through generations. We got to stop it.
You got to find a way of being able to end that. And one of the great ways is helping guys to, one, slow down, two, just realize that, no, they are nowhere near as alone as their mind wants to tell them that they are.
Right.
So what are ways that people can help Operation Tears of 22?
Well, they can go to our Facebook page, follow us there.
Okay.
Spread the word.
Yeah.
That is the absolute biggest thing. It is tell your brothers and sisters. Tell your families. Just getting the word out that we're here, and then then we can work on getting people here to our events.
In fact, actually today, we had some people come down, and they're going to wind up going to Texas to an event.
Matter of fact, they're sitting right over there.
I can't see them because I got this light in my eye. Oh, wait. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. I can see right there. But they showed up and got to talking to them. And
you like to do that, too.
What?
Talk.
Well, I like to talk.
Except when you get to put a mic in front, you don't like to talk.
Just talk. But anyway, we was talking to them and told them what was going on here and all like this. And I heard their story. And they're like, we're coming here this weekend. Well, one of our other friends actually had donated the second treehouse to us to give away.
Uh-huh.
And actually, before the event, we had it given away and all like that, but there was issues that come up and they couldn't accept it.
Right.
And so we made a decision the first veteran to come through today would automatically be upgraded to this treehouse. Well, they just happened to show up.
They happened to bring a veteran with.
We're like, guess what? There you go. And actually, Jim and Dina Flynn is the one that donated it to us.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we definitely want to thank them for that.
We could not do this without the support, the love and support from our friends and family. I mean,
right.
We would be just ass out.
Oh, we would.
Now, y'all are an actual 501c3.
Yes.
So y'all can actually accept donations.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What are some ways that they can donate?
Say we can go through Facebook. They can contact us directly as far as that goes.
Right. Venmo.
We have Venmo.
There's other ways, and I can't.
There is another way. I don't know if y'all are aware of this, but y'all are actually now also in smile.amazon.com. This,
Oh, really?
Yeah. What this is smile.amazon.com. If you go actually, when you're doing any type of Amazon shopping, and you go to actual smile.amazon.com, you can actually go through, you've got the whole Amazon catalog available for you. But whenever you order something and you pay for it, Amazon takes a percentage of that and donates it towards the cause. Your choice of what you want.
That's cool.
Really?
Yep.
My God.
Learn something new.
Now, I don't know how often they cut the check. So, but if everyone here, I'm sure everyone here has ordered off of Amazon at least once, twice, 3 times in a year. You know, it's not going to be a whole lot. You're not going to get $500 from one person unless they go off and buy like 3 refrigerators and
right.
But you're still gonna. It still will be a little bit of a trickle that comes in and a little bit extra that gets added to your bottom line that you can help.
Damn.
That's awesome.
I did not know that.
No, I didn't either.
I didn't know there was such a thing, let alone we was part of it.
It took them a little while for it to come in because I'd been searching for a while. I was like, Smile Operation. Nope, nothing there. All right, and when you first go to it, it'll actually ask you what charity you want to donate to. And if you have gone there before and you decide, you know what, I want to kind of switch things up, you can actually change charities. So,
but
yeah, y'all are officially listed in there, and that's
awesome. That's good to know.
I don't know how you actually hit smile.amazon.com through the phone app as of yet. I can always look. I actually haven't gotten around to actually looking that up yet. But I do know if you go to the website, that actually will come up. You can actually do all your ordering through it, and you use the same login information and all. It all carries over because it's all part of Amazon.
Okay.
And
sweet, very cool.
So, yep, you want to order any air conditioners? Do it through there.
Yeah, we need about 100.
Yeah.
Right
Maybe.
now.
Yeah, right now. Not 2-day prime. Right now.
Yeah.
Next day shipping, please. So, all right. Well, guys, I'm going to go ahead and we'll wrap this up. Rich, do you have any last words that you'd like to say to the audience, to the live audience?
Not live audience. I just want to say thanks, because if it wasn't for the people who comes out to our events and supports us and our sponsors and all like that, we would be not even where we're at now, because we can't do it alone. We have to come together.
Right.
So now my thing is just thank you to everybody.
All right, Matt, you got any closing words you'd like to add?
Oh boy, now you're gonna get you have a touchy subject, but no, man, if it wasn't for all these people out here, I mean, I got my wife, my granddaughter, my son, our newly adopted daughter over there, but our friend, I think they're still. I can't see anything out there. I can kind of see, Breezy over there with the flashlight, but if it wasn't for them keeping me upright and pushing, then all right, no, we ain't gonna go there. And and pushing me to keep going. My wife and I have conversations about it every day, and she's like, "No, we're doing a good thing. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing." And man, I don't think we would be where we are today,
Right.
Without them. And So you can't say thank you, and that thank you doesn't cut it.
Right.
Yeah, thank you is it just doesn't cover it.
And to our veterans out there,
Mm-hmm.
it's real simple. You're never alone. You're never forgotten.
That's right.
Because we got your six.
You've got, any of the veterans happen to be listening to this particular show or any of the previous shows or any shows down the road, no, you're not alone. You're not. It feels incredibly lonely. And that feeling can be a hard thing to shake, but you aren't nearly as alone as you want to think you are. You're nowhere near as distant as a phone call. I mean, that's one of the glories of the internet these days.
Right.
Unless you're out here where you barely got a cell signal,
Right.
you still, I don't know. I'm going to have to review. I had my phone scream at me twice, so I've got just barely a signal. So
Right.
Unless you have AT&T out here. It works
AT&T.
great.
I'm Verizon, so
Yeah, me too.
We heard that.
got an AT&T.
there they are.
There's one,
I think there's two out there that have AT&T. Yeah.
three.
Three.
Oh, look, they got to be special now. They're grouping up.
Right.
They're in their own little club off to the side.
Well, the Verizon people over there. We're going to leave them over there.
So, but you can get a hold of somebody, anybody, from time to time, and especially if you feel that there is no one who can understand you. It may not seem like they can understand you, and that is, well, to a point, they're right. They can't fully. Nobody's ever going to be able to fully understand what you're going through.
Right.
Because your feelings, your thoughts are your feelings and thoughts alone. They're nobody else's. But you can share, and that sharing is almost like lancing a boil. It's going to take that pressure off.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's not going to fix it. It's still going to hurt. It's still going to be tender, and it's still not going to be anything you really want to deal with, mess with. But at least talking to someone, going, dude, I need an ear. And believe it or not, more men out there are willing to sit there and listen than to sit around and criticize you for sharing your thoughts and your feelings.
Right.
The ones who actually throw the fit and go, hey, dude, stop. You need to man up. Quit being a girl. Stop crying. Just rub some dirt on and get out there. Those types of guys, especially when someone is in pain, actually technically they are grown boys. They're not the men that you need to be actually seeking out. Because
Right.
men, we will talk. Now, are we going to share our feelings at the drop of a hat? Hell
No.
No, we're
Hell
not
no.
just going to go, well, I'm just all sorts of happy today. I was a little low down, a couple minutes ago, and I remembered my kitten that I had back when I was 5, and I shed a tear for a moment. But, we're not going to do that. I mean, society doesn't want that. But society does know that when somebody comes up to you and goes, dude, hey, can I talk? You're going to be like, yeah, sure, dude. What's going on? Oh, I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling low. There's something. I've got some stuff going on. Oh, okay. Well, let's talk. We're going to talk. We're going to share. Men do share our thoughts and what our experiences are. We normally call them as experiences more than what we would call them, feelings or emotions. But that's just semantics and everything. So,
Right.
so guys, you're nowhere near as alone as you think. You're nowhere near as
That's right.
as distant as you would lead yourself to believe. If you want help, there is help out there. If you want somebody to talk to, there's always people out there to talk to. There are those who will listen to you. There are those, and you'll quickly find out if it's not somebody you want to talk to. They'll show their colors real quick, and you won't have to worry about it. And you can just go, okay, dude. Well, thanks for the 5 minutes. I'm going to go talk to these folks over there.
Right.
So, guys, know that there's always help out there. There's always a tender ear to listen to, and people will help. They often know people who may know people who can actually get you the actual help that you actually need. That's the glory of a network.
That's like with us. Okay, we may not be able to give everybody the exact help they need, but I will use my dying breath to get them to the help they need. Right. And my phone's on 24/7. You call me, I'll answer it.
Yep.
And that's one thing that we both firmly believe in. I don't care. As long as I got cell service. I might have to look into getting AT&T, but y'all are going, yeah, AT&T. But I personally may not be able to give you the answers you need, but I'll damn sure do whatever I can, whatever needs to help you find those answers.
Right. So, all right, guys. So with that, I'll go ahead and let's wrap this puppy up. Thanks everybody again for listening. If you heard anything on here that just completely blew you away, caused you to think, something that really resonated with you, share this out. Share this out with with your friends, your family, Facebook, Instagram. Take a screenshot, share it on Instagram, Twitter, Getter, Truth.social, any other social media sites that you have. Help get this message that Operation Tears of 22 is trying to share. Let's help them get it out, and also it just helps the podcast out also by helping other men see that, hey, this is a show that is about men for men, and that is it actually has some good information in there. And sometimes we have a couple guys on here who actually are a lot funnier than I ever will be. So.
Funny looking, baby.
You let me know when they show up, and I'll come and watch.
So, guys, again, thank y'all for listening. Y'all take care. And until next week, bye.
Hey, I think somebody's clapping out there.
Thank you, everybody.